Yeah, people were angry about that comment, but that was such a mum thing to say. I am overweight, and my mum would always say something like that. XDDD. Well, that explains why you give your emojis double chins. She built like a deep breath. Ugly picture, skull. Lamau, imagine that could be your picture. Skull, 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 skull. What's wrong with it? Built like a spork for a head for real. The rest of the body is an improper fraction. Y'all need to chill with the lipstick now that you don't have masks. It's looking like y'all have bitten various fruits. Machine Gun Kelly. There are too many girls I know that think he's hot. I really, truly do not understand. Bruh looks like a gas station bathroom. I'm gonna boil your insides in sugar, then after sealing you in a jar, I will thinly spread my newly acquired human jam onto a slice of buttered toast, you little gremlin. What? So, I was shaving the other night and... Motherfucker, you look like Harry after Hermione hit him with that curse in the forest. Growing up, my dad wasn't really around, but Jean-Luc Picard taught me everything I needed to know to become a man. He was basically my dad. But after watching season 1 of Picard, I think it's time to put dad in a home. Do I think they deserve to find an uncooked hot dog in their milk? Absolutely. Excuse me, a what in their milk? You read that right. I was afraid you'd say that. You're lucky you've lived this long with that tiny brain of yours. Most of the people like you forget how to breathe and die like the pathetic insects you all are. Love at first sight. A woman that I worked with once asked me if I reckon she had too much makeup on. I told her it depends on whether or not she was trying to kill Batman. Well, this went from 0 to female neckbeard faster than her resting heart rate. She's well on her way to female full beard at this point. The term is legbeard. He went from, you got a cigarette, to, you need some loud, to the person that left grass and boogers all over the Stevenson House 5-floor 2-shower stall. I hope you shit yourself in front of your love interest. He looks like a male Ellen. You must think you're being adventurous when you try mint ice cream. I bet your carbon monoxide detector beeps once a minute. What an attempt at being a comedian. Fucker completely missed and became a clown. Where did you get the airsoft gun from? It looks awesome. Your mum's house. Cool joke. But you know what else is a joke in your mum's house? You. Best comeback to "You're gay, shut up, and your mum" insult. Really? Odd. I saw you sucking your dog's penis last night. I hope you try wiping your own ass and forget the toilet paper. I hope you trip and you get knocked unconscious in an alleyway for hours as your dog grows hungry and eats your dick, you pervert. Orange County, 2000 to 2022. Blonde in the back really went from Pete Davidson to Carol Baskin, and all it took was 22 years. This looks like one of those pictures you'd find hanging up on a wall in a GTA game. Dude needs a more supportive pillow. You both probably smell like a stagnant pond. Anyways, her nose is like a PS5 controller. You look like Quasimodo, but mix it with the fucking genes of 30 generations of inbreeding. Windows 10 froze up, turned the clock into a ratio. Get ratioed by Windows. Grinning Muppet, 4 stars. Rather this than deep heat. My cobblers are now sniffable during the summer months. A shame I'm pig ugly and 99% of the human race avoid me like I'm a disease-ridden leper. The House of the Dead, 2009, 1 star. People who think this movie is scary can't watch MGM releases because they get too scared when the lion roars. Let the romance begin. Sounds like something a serial killer would say when you're tied to his radiator in the basement. 1 star. Shit. If you take the True Cavaliers fan quiz, even if you get them all correct, it states that you're 12.5% fan and a Miami Heat bandwagon fan. This app is outdated and insulting. The developer should be tried to a fence and beaten with a wet rubber hose. Absolute shit. Bozo, this is trash. I don't need to scam you. Your whole life is a scam already. He has the mental capacity of a senile earthworm. I just hate him so much. I haven't heard his new music, but I assume it's for guys with "why so serious" neck tattoos that try to put their hands down the back of their girlfriend's sweatpants while in line for smokes at a gas station. Well, how is that so damn obscure, but everyone who reads it will understand? Amazing. Ask Reddit is like a preteen slumber party game of truth or dare, except it's being played by single men who are in their 30s. Schrodinger's woman, desired and easily gotten through money, yet impossible to attain and detestable because too shallow. I swear, guys who have this mindset are more confused than a chameleon in a bag of Skittles. Southern California looks like someone passed out holding a hairdryer on their pubes. Smells like it too. Kid Rock looks like Dr. Phil playing Stevie Nicks. Trevor always looks like he's about 50 to 75% healed from a bad sunburn. If you have kids, I'll yeet them over a fence. If you get me pregnant, I'll yeet myself down the stairs. Looks like my trapper keeper when I was 13. Bald co-worker was talking trash, jokingly, but I decided to dig back into him. Told him, I have to be careful around you or I might knock the 8-ball into the corner pocket. He spent the next 5 minutes cackling. Man, they suck so much that their nostrils count as individual vacuum cleaners. Smashburger founder Tom Ryan teaches us how to make a smashburger. He's the type of guy that wakes up his whole family to tell them he's going to bed. Bro's dick's so tiny he uses a gum wrapper to masturbate. M&M and Logic suck. Yeah, but so does Tupac and 99% of the shit of most, but not all, hip-hop. An F and Hopsin banger though. This post is so white, I showed it to a CSGO player and turned around like it was a flashbang. Dasani water tastes like it's been inside of a water gun all day. Now, this is my sleep paralysis demon. That women don't snore? Brackets? Seriously? I've heard this loads and it always baffles me. People breathe when they sleep. Sometimes it makes some noise, male or female. Let 'em breathe. Really? My wife snores like a water buffalo drowning in porridge. Edit? Wow, gold, silver, and a train? Best comment I've seen in a while. In Joker, Arthur suffers from a condition that causes him to laugh loudly and uncontrollably, even when things are not funny. When he tries to do stand-up, he has difficulty finishing a joke due to laughing too hard. This is a reference to Jimmy Fallon, who the character is based on. I think I drew this girl when I was 4. The skin on the palm of your hand does not have the ability to grow hair. What part of your body do you wish had this type of skin? Between my eyebrows. I'm guessing that S isn't needed? Oh my god. You're like the first half of a commercial for antidepressants. She looks like the type of lady that acts all sweet, but then after she gets criticism, she goes home and microwaves her hamster. This guy is that one person at the party who over-sings happy birthday. Welp, I'm never wearing this top again. Yes, it makes you look like Helena Bonham Carter as the Queen of Hearts. Yo, is your name really Mercedes? Yeah, why? Then why do you look like a Honda Civic? He looks like he's suppressing the urge to blink horizontally. Yo, Obama! Every night I think about the doctor who did humanity a huge disservice by not crushing your skull the moment you were born. Hey, thanks! Awesome that you're doing this, by the way. You're the first person I've ever talked to who spent time inside a whale. You mean besides your dad? How does Pedro Pascal play the slickest, most disarming and intimidating characters in Game of Thrones, Star Wars and Narcos, and show up for every interview looking like the guy you forgot has been crashing on your couch for the last 3 weeks? You look like the 2 guys from 21 Jump Street mixed into one. Your name sounds like what a deaf lumberjack would shout. Thanks, asshole. He refused to let me help him order his food because he's a big boy. Now his ass sitting in the back mad as hell with his egg on a hot dog bun with jalapenos and black olives for breakfast. You gon' learn today. He's dressed like he's already divorced. All right, I'll bite. What do I do for a living? Work as a butler in a haunted mansion and put your little hand in the mashed potatoes? When you meeting the Avengers today and Stan Lee tomorrow? I love how Captain America has the whole outfit on and Chris Pratt just looks like a poor single dad that's been through 4 divorces. I've never been more proud of my country. Teen Olympian overslept, lost coat, said fuck on TV, and won the United States' first gold of 2018. Overslept? That sums up the work ethic of that generation. Yes, how many gold medals do you and your cat have? Go knit some cat mittens, Deborah. Well, no offense, but he kind of looks like a mixture of Obama and Waluigi. Ariana Grande looks like a Disney princess using her one wish to her fairy godmother to ask for the world's biggest can of Monster Energy drink. Morning of my dad's wedding, I was 14. Why do I look like a disgraced UKIP candidate? Yes, we need to stop giving serial killers cool names like the Night Stalker or the Green River Killer. We should remove the mystique, make it sound less appealing. The Micropenis Maniac, Bobby Dipshit, the Stupid Murderer. Yes, must be nice having a brain so smooth it just rolls around in your head like a ball bearing. This guy's nose looks like a woman twerking. Damn, dude, you did it. You've made the one tweet that everyone can look back on and say, I'm glad I'm not that guy. You honestly sound like the only book you've read was the back of a protein powder container. This couple went to gym together for 6 months. Heart? Did the guy wait outside? I wish for the ability to switch between normal sight and sight that makes me see all the people that want to have sex with me. Granted, you now have the ability to close your eyes. You will address me by my husband's rank. Well, I don't know ranks offhand because I'm a normal person, Mrs. Two Red Chevrons. It resembles both the Navy and the Coast Guard Petty Officer Second Class, but it isn't either. Got it. I'll refer to her as Petty and Second Class. A pig's orgasm lasts for 30 minutes. Your wife is a lucky lady. This is what Donkey would have looked like if he had drank the human potion instead of Shrek. It looks like he got diagnosed with depression from a BuzzFeed quiz. I react to mean comments. You look like an albino rat. You ever meet a man and get strong Reddit vibes from him? Notice how every girl on BuzzFeed has a nose ring because no one will put one on their finger. To remember how many feet there are in a mile, you just gotta use 5 tomatoes. 5 tomatoes sounds like 5280, and there's 5,280 feet in a mile. To remember how many meters there are in a kilometer, you just remember 1,000, because the system of measurement in the rest of the world wasn't invented by a drunk mathematician rolling dice. I once got roofied in an Applebee's, and the food was still the worst thing that happened to me that night. Mum's potato, staring at me across the room. Oh, this dog looks exactly like what Renaissance-era painters thought dogs looked like. My 6-year-old brother doesn't believe in Santa. Kid is too smart. He always told me super logically, that just doesn't make any sense. Well, I got him a Nintendo Switch, brackets, and a couple other things for Christmas, and when he opened the Switch this morning, he said, okay, that proves it. Santa Claus is real, because you don't have enough money for this. As a teenager, a dude made a comment about shooting his cum 40 feet. A nerdy kid sat down, did a bunch of math, and explained that the velocity it'd have to reach to get that kind of distance would kill the sperm from air resistance. So, effectively, he was infertile. It was pretty fucking funny at the time, just because the dude had sat there to the side of this back and forth, then jumps in with a sheet of math and a fertility burn. This man would slap his own ass during sex. Little Pump is the type of person to put a ruler under his bed and see how long he slept. That one black person you can play as in a 1998-2005 snowboarding game. Looks like he about to yell out he needs more pictures of Spider-Man, then start singing, I want to break free. I feel like Adam Levin just went to a tattoo artist and said, make me look like a tattooed guy. He looks like a bathroom wall at a gas station. Ian is dressed like he traffics illegal iguanas on side to pay for his French rifle addiction. I actually lent a girl an umbrella yesterday, which takes the total number of girls I've made wet this year to -1. You look like a magician whose only trick is turning Bud Light into domestic violence. Yeezy slides. I wouldn't wear these shits if they could make me walk. Girls think a foot fetish is weird, but turn into Niagara Falls over some veins and shit. Tell me who the real weirdo is here, you cardiovascular whore? Adam's the kind of dude to drop his wife at her boyfriend's house. This guy looks like Harry Potter if he did cocaine and built robots.